tell you, some people always have something to say, whether you are doing good or whether you are doing bad. They'll always have something to say about you. That's just the truth. Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's Natasha, and today I'm going to be spilling the tea for you guys. I'm going to be telling you guys how I stopped caring about what people think about me. So that's what we're going to be doing today. I'm going to be telling you guys a story, which of course you guys can learn from. So just stick around and get your pen and your paper and jot down a few things. So without further ado, without wasting any time, let's jump right into this video. Have you been thinking of a way to boost your self-confidence? Or have you been thinking of a way to stop caring about what people think about you? If so, then keep on watching. A while ago, right, I was at the point in my life where I fed on people's opinions. Like, you know, when you're hungry, like when you're hungry, when you're not eating for like days, like you can eat anything at all. That's how I was, like, every single day. Like, any step that I was going to take, like anything that I was planning to do, like I had to wait for people's opinions before I could do it. Like, I had to wait for people's approval, people's validation before I could make any move in life. And I knew that it was like very bad. Like basically I just cared about what people like thought about me. Like, I was always worried about what people would say. So made my self-confidence very, very low. So after like the lockdown, where like no one could go out, like we were all inside our houses, like when we were told to come back to school, like everybody looked different. Of course, everybody looked different because like we spent like months at home, like it's normal. So we came to school, right, and people will be like
oh, onome, you're not fat too, like.
to the extent that I would cry. Like, I'll be like, what do I do, like, now that everybody has the opinion that I'm fat and all that? Because a time where I was down, like my self-confidence was low, to the extent that I would come home crying, and my mom would be like, I tell her that, oh, this is what people are saying, no, like they say like I'm now fat and like it's making me feel somehow. And my mom would just tell me like a few things, like she just advised me and be like, why do I care about what people think about me? From that day I was like, no, I cannot continue like this. No, it took me time, like time, and I disconnected myself from people. Like, I stopped talking to people that were not like adding anything in my life. Like, I disconnected myself from people. This was like a very huge like step. Like, it was a very huge step, but it was what made me discover myself. So I disconnected myself from people. Like, I was not talking to anybody, and this actually helped me like academically, because like after I disconnected myself from people, like I had no option but to read my books, because I was not like, what is friendship like? And this made me understand that you can do without friends. Like before, like my mindset was that, oh, if I don't have friends, like my school life is just like everything will be somehow, like if I don't have friends in school. But this like huge step made me understand that, oh, I can actually do without friends. Like, I can go a day without talking to people. I can go 2 days without talking to people. Like, I can come to school and just sit down in my seat and just listen to what the teacher is saying without talking to anybody. Like, and I was happy in my own space. Like, I was happy with being alone. I'm happy with being alone. Let me put it like that. Like, I have friends now, of course, I have friends, but that's, I mean, this type of kind of space. I don't care about what people think. Like I don't like I can make any decision without even caring about what people think about me. Like starting this YouTube now was a very huge step because I'd always wanted to do YouTube, and I was like, oh, if I do this video, what people say, like what people think, people will laugh at me, like. But now, like, if you don't like my videos, that's your business. Like, that's your business. I don't even care. Like, I don't care anymore. So, to the extent that people will ask me, like, is anything wrong? Like, what's happening with me? Like, why am I so quiet? Like, why is it that whenever I come to school, I'm always so quiet? I'm always, like, keeping to myself. People will always ask me, like, I'll be like, okay. But meanwhile, I was trying to prove to myself, I was trying to discover myself. I was trying to prove to myself that I don't need anybody's validation. I don't need anybody's approval. I don't need anybody's opinion. Like, the only opinion that matters is my opinion. That's what I was trying to prove to myself. And I was able to prove this to myself. And for anybody out there that people are always like bringing you down, like whenever you are trying to do something, people will be like, don't do it. Not even like when you're trying to do something, like, okay, for example, now people will be like, because see, let me tell you something, people always have something to say, whether you are doing good or whether you are doing bad, they'll always have something to say about you. That's just the truth. Like, no matter the position you are at in life, no matter who you are, people will always have something to say. There will always be like people that would not like you. Can I emphasize on this? Like there will always be people that will not like you, and you just have to understand that if you want to stop caring about what people think, like if anybody says anything about you, just put them in their place. Like, just put them in their place, because all these people are stupid, and most times like these people, and they are bitter, like their minds are negative, like they are just bitter. Probably they're going through like some kind of problems in their lives where like they like, for them to be happy they have to bring other people down, or because they are at the point in their life where everything is going bad for them, they want to still bring you down so you'll be on the same level with them, so you guys will be sharing the bitterness, the sadness and everything, because all these people they are I don't know how to explain it. Like they must be going through something, because I don't know how, like anything that comes out from your mouth is negative. You yourself, you are negativity yourself. Like, I don't know, like stop asking people like what, for example, now you are like, oh, what do you think of me? Like, how do you see me? Don't ask, or rather be careful of the people you ask like stuff. Like, if you ask people who are unsuccessful in life, unhappy for their comments, it will be like a reflection of their bitterness, of their unhealthy states. Like, it will just be a reflection of how they are feeling, and it will end up bringing you down. And one thing you need to understand is that people they capitalize on your weakness. Like, for example, now you are a person that cares about your body, like you're very cautious about your body. They will capitalize on that fact and try to bring you down with it, even though whatever they are saying is not true. But you just know that, oh, if I say this thing, this is going to affect this girl. Or for example, now you're cautious about your skin, and they'll be like, look at how rough your skin is, or just those type of negative talk. Like, they just want to bring you down because they know your weaknesses, which is why, even though like everybody has like their everybody has their flaws. That's not the word I was trying to look for, but I can't think of any other word. Everybody has their flaws. Everybody has something that everybody has their insecurities. Yes, everybody has their insecurities. So just try to hide it. Don't show it. don't show that, oh, this is my insecurity, because people will use it against you, and I'm telling you, people will use it against you. Also, like, what helps me a lot is that I understood that criticism helps a lot. Criticism helps a lot. Like, for example, now I'm starting this channel and somebody's like, oh, like, the video was nice, but you should work on your sound. Just what somebody told me, like, you should work on the sound because the background sound is too much. That type of criticism helps, but not the type of criticism that you're trying to bring me down because in the name of criticism. Like, that's very bad. So you should understand that criticism helps a lot. What you should care about it is who you are, what you are creating, your passion and your inspiration, and you are good to go. I'm just glad that I'm at this point in my life, I'm at this stage in my life where I can do anything I want to without caring about what people think about me, which is why I took the step forward by creating this channel. Things like human beings. So I have something really short to say, and I hope it sinks in. Because true belonging only happens when we present our authentic, imperfect selves to the world. Our sense of belonging can never be greater than our level of self-acceptance. Thank you for watching. Bye guys, love you.